What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to the video. Today I'm doing race 6 for the 2024 ToyotaCare 250. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. This week in the NASCAR Xfinity Series heads to the 3/4 of a mile short track of Richmond International Raceway. The last time I ran here in Richmond, we saw Chandler Smith pick up his first career NASCAR Xfinity Series victory. He's looking to win his second race of the 2024 season and go back-to-back this year at Richmond International Raceway. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into picks. Before I go ahead and jump into picks, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So weather for this weekend is looking pretty promising. It's going to be 65 degrees at high with 52 degrees as a low with a 0% chance of rain with partly or mostly cloudy skies. Going to be a little chilly out at the racetrack when the race happens, but it'll show more up as the day progresses and as the day goes on. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. For those who are new to the channel, here's how picks work on the channel. I usually do 2 suck picks, 2 drivers I expect to struggle throughout the weekend who I think will have a bad run this weekend. I do 2 underdog picks, 2 drivers I expect are really good under front equipment or need a good run this weekend. And I do my winners pick, the driver I think is going to win the race overall. And I do the drivers need to watch out for, which for the Xfinity Series and Truck Series, I usually do 4 drivers need to watch out for. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into picks. Who are my suck picks for the ToyotaCare 250 at Richmond? My first suck pick for this weekend at Richmond is the driver 16 car for Colleague Racing, AJ Allmendinger. AJ Allmendinger historically has been hit or miss at Richmond throughout his NASCAR career. And while he did run good here a couple years ago back in 2022, it feels like Colleague Racing has taken a little bit of a step backwards, especially on their short track program. I don't think AJ is going to run well this weekend, and sadly, I think he's going to finish outside the top 10, which for Sanders isn't that good. I think he finishes around 15th or 20th, which will be struggling for Sanders this weekend at Richmond International Raceway. My second suck pick for this weekend at Richmond is the driver of the 15 car for AM Racing, Hailie Deegan. Look, Hailie Deegan's had a little bit of a rough start in 2024. Outside of a top 15 run at Las Vegas Motor Speedway where she finished 15th, it's been a little bit of a messy start for her so far in 2024. And she did run good here in the Truck Series last year at Richmond, but the Truck Series and Xfinity Series cars are completely different. I think she's going to struggle a little bit this week, and AIM Racing's been hit or miss start off 2024, and I think she'll finish more than likely outside of the top 20 this weekend, which for her Sanders won't be that good. I think she's going to struggle a little bit this weekend. I think she's finished outside the top 20 more than likely this weekend at Richmond International Raceway. And now we're going ahead and jump on the underdog picks for the ToyotaCare 250. Who are my underdog picks? My first underdog pick for this weekend at Richmond is the driver of the 97 car for Colleague Racing, Shane Van Gisbergen. Shane Van Gisbergen has been very impressive so far in 2024. He's had 2 top 10s, 1 top 5, and probably should have won a Circuit Americas last week before receiving a penalty. SVG ran a track kind of similar to that being Phoenix. He ended up getting a top 10. I think the goal for him is to get a top 10 this week, and I think he's got a really good chance and an opportunity to get that done. He's got a good crew chief, Bruce Schlicker, and I think he'll have a really great chance and possibility of getting a top 10. I think SVG will be up front. He might lead some last for all we know. I think he will contend for a top 10 this weekend with Colleague Racing at Richmond International Raceway. My second underdog pick for this weekend at Richmond is the driver of the 38 car for Viking Motorsports / RSS Racing, Matt DiBenedetto. Matt DiBenedetto is making his first Xfinity Series start of 2024 of 5 confirmed starts, and he's going to be working with the RSS Racing organization in a way. This car doesn't have to qualify into the race, so he won't have any trouble with that, and Matt DiBenedetto has been solid at Richmond in the past, and we've seen the RSS cars show some speed in the past as well. So I think that Matt DiBenedetto will contend for top 20 this weekend, which I think would be really impressive for Sanders. The 38 car ran pretty good last year with Chris Hacker as well. I think that Matt DiBenedetto will contend for top 20 and might surprise a lot of people and get a shocking top 15 this weekend at Richmond International Raceway. And now we're going ahead and jump on to the winner's pick for the ToyotaCare 250 at Richmond. Who is my winner's pick? The driver who I'm picking to win this weekend at Richmond is the driver of the 20 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, Eric Almirola. I think Eric Almirola is finally going to get his first Xfinity Series victory of 2024, which would be, I believe, his 4th or 5th career Xfinity Series win. Eric Almirola has been very, very impressive in the select races he ran so far in 2024, and Joe Gibbs Racing in this 20 car have been very fast and really, really quick. And Eric Almirola has historically been really great at Richmond throughout his NASCAR career. So I think Eric Almirola is finally going to go to victory lane for the first time, and I think he's going to win a couple races this year. I think this is going to be the first of many times that we see Eric Almirola cross that line first. I'm picking him to win this weekend at Richmond and get win number 1 of 2024. And now we're going ahead and jump onto the drivers you need to watch out for this weekend at Richmond. Who should you keep your eyes out on? The first driver you should watch out for this weekend at Richmond is the driver to 81 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, Chandler Smith. Chandler Smith is the defending winner at Richmond International Raceway. Has probably been the fastest car consistency-wise so far in 2024. He's already got a win so far this season a couple weeks ago at Phoenix. I think Chandler Smith is going to be a major threat and a serious contender to get it done this weekend. I think he will have a good chance and opportunity. If not, I think he minimum will score another top 5 finish this weekend at Richmond. The second driver to watch out for this weekend at Richmond is a driver of the 88 car for Junior Motorsports, Bubba Pollard. Bubba Pollard is making his NASCAR Xfinity Series debut this weekend at Richmond, but there's a lot of hype around him, and a lot of people think he could come in here and dominate and win. He's a very good late model and short track racer, one of the greatest to ever race in the history of late model and short track racing, and I think that Bubba Pollard and his 88 team are going to be very, very fast and very consistent this time around. I think he'll have a good chance and opportunity to win in his first career start. The third driver you should watch out for this weekend at Richmond is the driver 00 car for Stewart-Haas Racing, Cole Custer. Cole Custer's been off to a really solid start in 2024, and historically, Cole Custer has been pretty fast at this racetrack. Well, I believe he's never won here any of NASCAR's divisions. We know the SHR cars have a really solid and really strong short track package. So I think that Cole Custer will be a threat. I think he will be a serious contender, and I think he'll have a really great chance, a really strong opportunity to come back and get potentially win number 1 of the 2024 season. And the fourth final driver I think you should watch out for this weekend at Richmond is the driver 7 car for Junior Motorsports, Justin Allgaier. Justin Allgaier historically has been really great at Richmond International Raceway. He's gotten, I think, a couple wins at this racetrack before, and has led, I think, a lot of laps at this venue as well. And Junior Motorsports historically has been very fast here. I expect Justin Allgaier to be a serious threat and a serious contender to get it done this year. I think the 17 is going to be very, very quick. And again, I think that Justin Allgaier with Jim Pullman, they're going to work on some good strategy because tires are going to matter at the end of the race. I think Justin Allgaier and his team will be very, very quick and very, very fast. And I think he'll have a good chance and opportunity to pick up his first win of 2024. So, those are my race picks for the 2024 ToyotaCare 250 at Richmond. Just a reminder, my suck picks are AJ Allmendinger, Haley Deegan. My underdog picks are Shane Van Gisbergen and Matt DiBenedetto. My winner's pick is Eric Almirola. And the ones to watch out for Chandler Smith, Bubba Pollard, Cole Custer, and Justin Allgaier. Those are my race picks. So, that is going to be for the race picks video for the 2024 ToyotaCare 250 at Richmond. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support on Patreon as well. List description below that, and comment your picks below for this weekend at Richmond. Let me know your suck picks, let me know your underdog picks, let me know your winner's pick, and let me know drivers you're watching out for this weekend at Richmond. Let me know your picks in the comments below. Tomorrow on the channel, we're going to have race picks for the NASCAR Cup Series race at Richmond. Also, the paint scheme preview for Richmond as well. Then Friday, we're going to have a NASCAR news video discussing news over the last couple of days. And then on Saturday and Sunday, we'll have videos surrounding Richmond dropping. And then, of course, on Monday and Tuesday, we'll have NASCAR news videos and which get set up for Martinsville as well. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode. And I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.